with Psychic Focus at psychicfocus.blogspot.com, and today I wanted to touch on an important topic, and it's about 3G, 4G, 5G protection, and specifically this device called a Somavedic, and do these things work and how do they work? So the question was, how are you? I'd love to bring into your attention this awesome device called Somavedic. The guy that invented it lives in the Czech Republic, and he's a psychic healer. This device has so many uses, can help protect people from the 3G, 4G, 5G, electrosmog, viruses, parasites, bacteria, etc. A lot of things here. This person, they ordered a device yesterday, and they basically wanted more people to know about it, and if I could even do a post on it. So I said, sure. I wanted to look at it myself, and if there's something out there to share, I want to make sure that you guys have the option to do your own research, see what you think, and intuitively, if it feels right for you, maybe this is something that you want to look into. So, all in all, I do get it's true that 5G, smart meters, all these other things becoming way popular. I've done readings on them in the past, and I attached it to the end of my blog post on this if you'd like to go and review them. And our bodies have somewhat adapted to the 3G and 4G waves, somewhat, just because we're so bombarded with it. However, those that are really sensitive to these waves are still having a lot of issues and side effects. Some are even having drastic effects to the EMF waves generated with this technology. So there is a section of people who have become tolerant to it, but then there's also the section of people who are really having a very, very tough time with this. Having said that, people are trying to find solutions to minimize these effects and make them more tolerable, especially people sensitive to this and realize what's happening. There's a lot of devices out there implemented and incorporated to deflect waves and create a barrier, but ideally you are within this barrier, right? And the tools that came to me to look at to be helpful are somewhat costly, but yet there's other solutions too that are a little more cost effective. And the intensity of each is different. It just depends on what it is that your goals are and what it is that you're trying to do. So I want to explore some of that and what I got when I focused in on it, because some people don't necessarily have the budget for these very high-tech instruments, and there's also people that are out there to prey upon fears. There's all that kind of stuff. So I just wanted to really break this down and be as forthright as I could. So one of the most effective tools I got to minimize the effects of EMF waves is orgonite. I talk about orgonite all the time. Not only can it deflect negative energy, it can assist in purifying the air, creating a positive environment, all those kind of things. So I would really suggest looking into orgonite and placing some of that around your house as a defense to some of this toxic EMF stuff that's going around. Crystals are also a really great option, and two of them that really stand out to me, granted any crystal is a great option when it comes down to it, and they all have their own specific special qualities. Clear crystal quartz just has this universal vibe to it. It is, deflects negativity, it can enhance vibration, all kinds of different things. So clear crystal quartz is a really great crystal to have. Another one to deflect negativity, whether it's energy, whether it's spiritually related, all those kind of things, is black tourmaline. It is like a sponge wanting to soak up all that negativity. So definitely look into the orgonite, look into crystals. But specifically, I also wanted to look at the Somavedic device because someone asked me specifically about this device. And as described above, it can also work. I want to give it its props for that. It is somewhat costly, but it looks to amplify the crystals and be an effective solution should you want to look into this thing. It can help protect against harmful waves, and in doing so, the immune system is stronger, and that's really how it's repelling these viruses and bacteria. It's because we become stronger, so when we're stronger, our immune system is stronger, and it wards off that type of stuff. And overall, these various ways to help defend against these different EMF waves that are bombarding us look to be effective. The above mentioned are a few that really stood out to me, and I also wanted to just take that moment and address the Somavedic because they specifically asked me that in the question. That's all I really have for this reading. please feel free to leave a comment, and I'm happy to help guide you. Or if you have questions about any of this stuff, I'm more than happy to address it. I love the dialogue that we get at the end of these blogs. So again, thank you for listening, and I am Lynn with Psychic Focus at psychicfocus.blogspot.com.